Hello everyone. Today we're tackling one of the world's most complex and enduring conflicts, the Israel-Palestine dispute. This is a topic that affects millions of people and has shaped Middle Eastern politics for over a century. Our goal today isn't to take sides, but to understand the historical foundations, key issues, and different perspectives that have made this conflict so challenging to resolve. Let's dive in. To understand this conflict, we need to go back to the late 1800s. At this time, the region we now call Israel and Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire, with a predominantly Arab population and a small Jewish minority. In the 1890s, a movement called Zionism emerged in Europe, advocating for a Jewish homeland in response to widespread persecution. Meanwhile, Arab nationalism was also growing in the region. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed, and Britain took control of Palestine under a League of Nations mandate. The British had made conflicting promises during the war, supporting both Jewish immigration through the Balfour Declaration and Arab independence movements. Jewish immigration increased significantly, especially during the 1930s, due to Nazi persecution in Europe. This led to growing tensions between Jewish and Arab communities over land, resources, and political control. In 1947, the United Nations proposed partitioning Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international control. Jewish leaders accepted this plan, but Arab leaders rejected it, arguing it was unfair to the Arab majority population. So what exactly are the main points of disagreement? Let's break down the key issues. Territory and borders. Both peoples claim historical and religious connections to the same land. Israelis point to ancient Jewish kingdoms and religious sites, while Palestinians emphasize continuous Arab presence and their own historical ties to the region. Statehood. Israel was established in 1948 and is recognized internationally. Palestinians seek their own sovereign state, typically envisioning it in the West Bank and Gaza Strip, territories Israel has occupied since 1967. Jerusalem. Both sides claim this city as their capital. It contains sites sacred to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, making it particularly contentious. Refugees. There are both Palestinian refugees from 1948 and Jewish refugees who left Arab countries. The question of return and compensation remains unresolved. Security. Israelis emphasize their need for security, given their history and regional threats. Palestinians argue for freedom from military occupation and the right to self-determination. Settlements. Israel has built civilian communities in occupied territories, which most of the international community considers violations of international law, though Israel disputes this characterization. It's crucial to understand that there are diverse views within both communities. Israeli perspectives often emphasize the need for a secure homeland after centuries of persecution, democratic values and rule of law, economic and technological contributions to the region, security concerns from rocket attacks, and terrorism. Palestinian perspectives typically focus on loss of land and displacement from ancestral homes, living under military occupation in the West Bank, blockade conditions in Gaza, desire for equal rights and self-determination. International views vary widely. Some emphasize Israel's right to exist and defend itself, others prioritize Palestinian rights and ending occupation, many support a negotiated two-state solution, some propose alternative frameworks like a single binational state. There have been numerous attempts at peace. The Oslo Accords in the 1990s created hope, but ultimately stalled. The Camp David Summit in 2000 came close but failed. Various international initiatives have been proposed. Key challenges to resolution include deep mistrust built over decades of conflict, extremist voices on both sides opposing compromise, complex technical issues around borders, security and refugees, external regional influences and international politics, generational trauma and competing narratives. The Israel-Palestine conflict involves two peoples with legitimate aspirations and genuine grievances. Understanding its complexity helps us appreciate why simple solutions haven't worked and why empathy for all affected people is essential. What's your take on potential paths forward? Share your thoughtful comments below and remember to keep discussions respectful. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more educational content on global issues.